burns and plastics to share some of her experiences. Please welcome Dr. Catherine.
As the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." I repeat, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. To the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, Honorable Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizers of the Government of India, Shri J.P. Nadda, Dr. Vinod Kumar Paul, Member of Niti Aayog, Government of India, eminent dignitaries, faculty, graduates, and their proud parents. I am grateful to have been given the opportunity to stand before you and speak in honor and respect of the student body of Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. So now, graduates, are you all awake? Could you please raise your hands if you're awake? Great. Could you wave your hands if you're happy today? I can't see many hands. Okay, wonderful. So I want you all to look around. This is your moment. You are the stars of this evening. And everyone seated here is here to celebrate your success. So give yourselves a round of applause. Now, for the next few moments, I want to take you with me on my journey at Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital through the past 3 years. And I will do so by highlighting key life lessons that I learned each year, first from my patients, then my colleagues, and finally my professors. And as I share my story, I hope it resonates with you and reminds you of your college days. So my first year here was defined by burns and trauma, as is the case for most plastic surgeons, long days at the hospital, feet dragging to get to another day. I was most certainly chronically dehydrated from crying like a baby. My seniors are seated here and they will vouch for that. I came to realize the depth and complexity of the field that I'd chosen. I understood more than ever that my role was not just to assist surgeries, but to be a source of comfort and strength to my patients. And I will never forget the first patient that I lost, the immense sense of inadequacy that followed. We had a small celebrations for the child's birthday in the ward only a day prior. And in all honesty, the only statement that got me through that day was the fact that the child's father said, "I know you all did everything that you could." And I understood in that moment that most patients want us to show that we care, and we don't need to have all the answers at all times. I know you all are tough, but let us not forget to be kind. The key life lesson I learned from my patients was a little bit of empathy and kindness goes a long way in our profession. So my second year was a bit of a blur. I vividly remember getting a call one morning in the middle of rounds with the news that my brother was diagnosed with cancer. I was deeply distraught, to say the least. And in that moment, my colleague did one of the kindest things that anyone could have done for me in that moment. He offered to take over my duty and told me I could go home. And it is exactly what I needed in that moment. Because sometimes we as medical professionals are terrible at asking for help. We think we can do it all on our own, and that somehow any sign of weakness is a crutch. The key life lesson I learned from my second year from my colleagues was the need for camaraderie. Seeing that as doctors, we spend most of our waking hours in the hospital, it is imperative that the culture we build is not just of learning, but of unity, friendship, one where we can count on each other and can help each other grow. My final year at Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital has been filled with opportunities to independently plan and execute surgeries, which has been an absolute treat. I think this is practically every surgical resident's dream. The professors have generously shared their time and expertise in helping us refine our skills and enhance our learning. They have entrusted us with responsibilities and told us that we can do it, even though at times it feels like there's no proof of that. They are thus improving the world at large with their work, one student at a time. The hands-on experience that I have gained at this institution has been invaluable. The key life lesson I learned in final year is that the outstanding professors go out of their way to boost the self-esteem of students because they know the secret, that if we believe in ourselves, it's amazing what we can accomplish. We must we must reciprocate that with those junior to us. Now, as physicians, we have taken an oath to help every patient, and we have a support system in the government that helps us actualize this duty to its full potential. Everyone has the right to good healthcare, period. While there are gaps in the system that need to be bridged, I can undoubtedly say that the medical care that this institution is providing for the citizens of its country, practically free of cost, is unprecedented considering the sheer volumes alone. This institution has become more than just a place of learning and a training ground. It has become my second home. As most of us residents are from out of town, I think it is safe to say that Delhi as the capital city has been kind to us all, with its lovely gardens, the most beautiful flower arrays in every season, the elaborate malls, our peaceful college campus, and of course, the delicious butter chicken and momo. I have come to understand that life isn't about one single moment of great triumph and attainment. It's about the seemingly small, inconsequential things that you do every single day. The fact that despite the extensive hours, the sleepless nights, the intense study sessions, all of you graduates chose to persevere. That is the achievement that we're here to celebrate today. So honestly, medal or no medal, I hope you always cherish your epic adventure at our institution and the years of hard work that has brought you right here to this very moment. May you go forth with compassion in your hearts, gratitude in your minds, and the desire to make the world a better place. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Dr. Catherine, for those beautiful words, and I'm sure these words would echo in the mind of each and every person who's sitting here, the students and the medalists and the ones, the awardees who are going to pass out, get their degrees today. जिंदगी का हर पड़ाव होता है खास जब तक सपने पूरे होने की होती है आस, और हाई डिग्री लेना मतलब और बड़े सपने, और इसीलिए आज का ये कार्यक्रम हमारे यंग हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए अत्यधिक महत्वपूर्ण है. हमेशा जिंदगी के लम्हों में शुमार रहेगी ये convocation ceremony. And now moving forward, I would like to invite our distinguished guests on the dais, Dr. V.K. Paul, member Niti Aayog, and Dr. Ajay Shukla to kindly accompany him on the dais, please. Shri Apurva Chandra, Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Ms. Punya Salila Srivastav, Officer on Special Duty, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Shri Jaideep Kumar Mishra, Additional Secretary and Financial Advisor, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our distinguished guests. Dr. Ajay Shukla would join us in a few moments. We shall wait for a few moments for Dr. Ajay Shukla to kindly join us before we proceed further. In the meantime, we would like to present before you an audio-visual presentation on Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. Let's take a look.
I am more than just a building. I'm a living, breathing entity. For 92 years, I have watched over countless lives. My halls echoes with stories of hope, resilience, and compassion. From the busy OPD waiting area to the precision of the cath lab and the hum of the OT, have been the silent guardian of health and life. I have grown, adapted, and evolved. Yet my purpose remains unchanged: to serve humanity. I am the Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. My roots run deep. Born from a letter by the British government, I began my journey as Willingdon Hospital. I have witnessed the rise and fall of empires.
At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
The lowering of the Union Jack and the raising of the tricolour. I stood strong as India found its independence, and I remain a testament to a nation's journey from colonial rule to freedom. I was born before independence as a modest clinic. In 1932, I was made a hospital with a capacity of 54 beds.
Let's have a round of applause for the Institute and for Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. Dr. Ajay Shukla had outlined the achievements of the Institute, and yes, the country has lots of hopes from the young professionals, the medalists, as well as the awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, now moving forward to welcome our esteemed guests on the dais, I would like to request Dr. Ajay Shukla to kindly felicitate Dr. V.K. Paul, member Niti Aayog. He is being presented with a beautiful bouquet of flowers and also a beautiful memento. It's a beautifully carved and embellished art piece. I would now request Dr. Aarti Maria, Dean, to present the memento and bouquet to Health Secretary, Shri Apurva Chandra. Now, Health Secretary being presented with a memento. Thank you, Dr. Maria. I now request Dr. Manoj Jha, additional MS, to felicitate Ms. Punya Salila Srivastav. We would first present her the beautiful bouquet of flowers. And now, OSD being presented with memento. And I now request Dr. B.K. Kundu, additional MS, to kindly welcome Shri Jaideep Kumar Mishra. Thank you all. And now it's time to confer medals. These are the sponsored medals which are instituted by the senior faculty of Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, either in their name or in the name of their beloved ones. And these are being awarded to the meritorious postgraduate students and the super specialty students to encourage them. Some of the faculty is here too with us. Let's have a big round of applause for the faculty who have sponsored these medals. So now we would request our honorable guests to kindly come forward to present the sponsored medals. And we would first begin with the broad specialty sponsored medals. Dr. J.P. Singh and Dr. M.S. Rawat Gold Medal, General Surgery, goes to Dr. Sampath Dash from 2017 batch. Dr. A.K. Gadpaile Gold Medal General Medicine goes to Dr. Renu from 2016 batch. Dr. Bhumi Agarwal from 2017 batch. Let's have a round of applause for them. These are the sponsored medals being given to meritorious students. Dr. Indu M.B., 2017. Dr. Bishakha Swain, 2019 batch. Dr. Jasneet Singh Channa, 2020 batch. Next sponsored award is Ratan Rani B.N. Ganju Memorial, Dr. Veena Ganju Malla Gold Medal, OBGYN. This is Obstetrics and Gynecology Department, and the award goes to Dr. Avni Goel from 2016 batch. A big round of applause, please. Dr. Swati from 2017 batch. Dr. Shalini Devangan from 2019 batch. Dr. Charu Sharma from 2020 batch. And now we come to super specialty sponsored medals. Dr. Anju B. Singh Memorial, Tara Ambadat Tiwari Gold Medal, Burns and Plastic Surgery goes to Dr. Dharam Ashok Reddy from 2019 batch. Dr. Valchi Sri Rama Raju, 2020 batch. Next sponsored medal is Riva Sood Tanishka Super Speciality Gold Medal, Postdoctorate DM MCH goes to Dr. Harsh Jain, 2016 batch. Dr. Rajiv Sood, Paras Pushp Gold Medal, Urology goes to Dr. Varun Kumar Katiyar from 2017 batch of Urology Department. Dr. Dhaval Sagar Bhai Desai, 2017. Dr. Sumit Kabra, 2019. And Dr. Supreet N, 2020, from the Department of Urology. I thank you all, honorable guests, for conferring these medals, and I thank Health Secretary Shri Apurv Chandra, Additional Secretary Shri Jaideep Kumar Mishra, and Ms. Punya Salila Srivastav, OST Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, for being a part of this event and sharing with their presence. And of course, आज का ये खास अवसर है जब आप सब हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं। आप सबका हार्दिक आभार। इस कार्यक्रम में हमारे सभी यंग प्रोफेशनल्स के उत्साहवर्धन के लिए, आपकी उपस्थिति के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। And now we are going to begin the presentation of scroll ceremony, and all the awardees will be presented with scroll. And as we all know, Dr. V.K. Paul is here on the dais with us, and he's won medical professional the whole world knows about. He has been awarded by World Health Organization, and he is a part of the top 2% health professionals in the field of pediatrics. Let's have a big round of applause for Dr. V.K. Paul. We are all aware how he helped the nation when he headed the National Task Force during COVID-19 pandemic. So ladies and gentlemen, I would now request Dr. V.K. Paul to share his words of wisdom with us before we proceed with the presentation of the scrolls. Please welcome Dr. V.K. Paul.
Namaskar. Good afternoon. Respected Professor Shukla, distinguished faculty of AB WIMS, distinguished invitees, most respected parents and family members who have joined in today's celebration, and above all, dear students, dear recipients of degrees and awards, and the fraternity of AB WIMS. I stand here in honor and celebration of achievements by all of you today, students who are receiving their degrees and awards, and I stand here to pay my respects to a great institution, the AB WIMS. I'd like us to give a big hand to this emergent superpower in medical education, AB WIMS. Big hand. And a big hand to the teachers, big hands to the faculty, staff, nursing staff, researchers, and each one of you who have been associated with AB WIMS. The Honorable President, in her speech, has truly opened her heart as the head of our nation and as a distinguished citizen. We heard her great words telling us as medical professionals what our responsibilities are. Honorable President has guided us, guided you in particular today, how to chalk out the course in the next phase of your innings in the service of the society and the nation. Excellence, and with values, and with empathy. We like to give a big applause in acceptance of the guidance she has provided, and with the promise that we will follow that advice coming from the Honorable President. So big applause on behalf of all of you that you will fulfill that mission. On this day, I would welcome and respectfully submit to the parents and the families that your joining here today is so much encouragement to our dear students. They have fulfilled your expectations in a big way. It's a special day for you. It's a special day for all parents. And today we see that the sanskaras that you have given are being followed, are being embraced by this generation of great doctors. So big congratulations to the parents and the families. And I'm going to ask them one promise, all of you. We are what we are because of our parents and our teachers, in that order, parents and teachers. Today you will promise that you will look after your parents with all your humility and care in their old age. This needs to be told in today's generation. Do you all promise that? Yes? I didn't hear yes. Yes, thank you. After the Honorable President has spoken, I have very little to add. I would only say that one, we encourage you to join academics because we need lots and lots of teachers to be the faculty on ever enlarging network of medical colleges and centers of excellence. Please consider this to be your first option in your life, because in the process of nation building, having enough doctors, enough specialists, enough nurses is a high priority for us. Our human resources need to be augmented very, very significantly. One is to get trained in that regard, but the other part is be the teachers so that you can train others. We need so many more of you to be in teaching as teachers in our medical colleges. So I request you that please consider this to be your first vocation, and we can tell you that even in government medical colleges, the salaries are great, your life will be good, and I encourage parents to request you to encourage you to join teaching faculty. We need many, many more competent, committed role model teachers, please. That's my request. My second request to you is to really balance not only your excellence, that alone is not sufficient for India and for the society. Equally important is for us to embrace the values. And none other than our Honorable President spoke about the values. Excellence and values have to go together. One without the other is incomplete. So I urge you that as you strive for excellence, we also shall maintain the high values that our profession demands, is demanded by the society, and your teachers and your parents have taught you to walk that path. So both excellence and values are the need of the hour. One without the other is incomplete. In the end, I would just remind us all of the astute words of prudence from the father of our nation, whose birth anniversary we will celebrate 2 days from now. Mahatma Gandhi talked about 7 deadly sins in life, and I like us to remember the philosophy that the father of nation encompassed in those words. And he said, and I quote, "Wealth without work," these are 7 sins. Wealth without work. Pleasure without conscience. Science without humanity. Knowledge without character. Excellence and values. I mentioned that. Knowledge without character. Politics without principle. Commerce without morality. Commerce without morality. Many of us will be in commerce as a part of our future role as doctors in the private sector and otherwise, but commerce without morality is a sin according to Mahatma Ji. And last, worship without sacrifice, I unquote. With these words, I stand here to congratulate you for your achievements, and I stand here that all of us in the profession should rise together to fulfill the dream of a Viksit Bharat by 2047 and to be able to serve Mother India with best of our ability, best of our excellence, best of our character, and truly best of our professional work. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Dr. Paul, for your captivating, inspiring, motivating words. You are the globally recognized medical scientist with more than 400 publications to your credit, but it's always a humbling experience to listen to Dr. Paul. Thank you so much. And now we shall proceed with next part of our convocation ceremony, and that is presenting the scrolls to the students. I request Dr. V.K. Paul and Dr. Ajay Shukla to kindly come forward to present the scrolls. We would begin with MPhil, that is Masters of Philosophy awardees. First is from the year 2016 from Psychiatric Social Work. Can I please request Dr. Manoj Jha and Dean Dr. Maria to kindly come on the dais for the presentation of scroll ceremony. So we would first begin with the MPhil for 2016 year, that is from Psychiatric Social Work. Dhriti Shri Das, she is the topper of 2016. From the year 2018, Clinical Psychology, Dr. Dhara Gupta. From the year 2019 for Clinical Psychology, Dr. Pankaj Kotaria. From Clinical Psychology from the year 2020, Dr. Akanksha Goel. Dr. Akshita Negi. Dr. Ankur Singh Kapoor. Dr. Gaura Lohani. Dr. Jyoti Lakshmi. Dr. Megha. Dr. Monica Gangamai. Dr. Ratnakar. Dr. Shreya Jha. Dr. Tanya Singh. I think we need to put some energy into your claps. Let's have applause for each one of them. Dr. Vandita Sharma. And now, Psychiatric Social Work Department, Dr. Alina Khan. Dr. Neeru. Dr. Nidhima Malik. These are all the awardees from the year 2020. From the Department of Psychiatric Social Work, Dr. Praveen Kumar Gautam. Dr. Richa Sharma. Dr. Santosh Behra. Dr. Vivekanand Singh. And now we come to the awardees from the year 2021. Clinical Psychology Department, Dr. Amisha Pandey. Dr. Apurva Surma. Dr. Dhriti Sarkar. Dr. Jasbir Singh. Dr. Medha Gupta. Dr. Nishita Srivastav. Dr. Oditi Anand. And now Dr. Purvi Verma coming to receive the scroll. Dr. Raj Lakshmi Das. Dr. Vandana Chabra. And our awardee from the Psychiatric Social Work Department for the year 2021, Dr. Maya Kumari. And now we come to the Broad Specialty Awardees for the year 2019 from the Department of Anesthesia, Dr. Deepak Kumar Nahwar. Dr. Hariharan R. Dr. Hemant Yadav. Dr. Koninika Sanyal. And under the category of Broad Specialty Awardees for the year 2016, now we have Dermatology Department's Snigdha Saxena. Let's have a round of applause, dear friends. Dr. Snigdha Saxena receiving the scroll. From ENT, Dr. Akanksha Dhiman. Dr. Chandan Kumari Thakur. Dr. Manu Thampi. and Dr. Priyanka from the Department of ENT for the year 2016. From the Department of General Surgery, Dr. Manit Korpal. Dr. Sandeep Yadav. From the Department of General Medicine, we have Dr. Devyani Thakur. Dr. Gabriel Ryan Taryang-Bla. Dr. Gabriel Ryan Taryang-Bla receiving the scroll. Dr. Pankaj Kumar Gupta. Dr. Saurabh Tyagi. Dr. Shalini Sharma. Dr. Yogita Sharma. And now from the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, we have Dr. Ananta Kanwar. And from the same department, we have Dr. Saloni Singla. And now from the Department of Ophthalmology, Dr. Isha. And Dr. Nisha Bharti. And from the Department of Orthopedics for the year 2016, we have Dr. Appan Kumar. Dr. Sachin Kumar. Dr. Shavik Chaudhary. And from the Department of Pediatrics, we have Dr. Kaveri Pandit. Dr. Kavita Srivastav. Dr. Preeti Kukreja. From the Department of Pathology, we have Dr. Nayan Jyoti Barman. Dr. Shashikant Singh. Dr. Shashikant Singh receiving the scroll. Dr. Shivagama Sundari P. Dr. Swasti Jain. And from the Department of Psychiatry, Dr. Amit Kumar Meena. These are the awards for the year 2016. From the Department of Radio Diagnosis, Dr. Akash Tomar. Dr. Arinda Mukherjee. And now Dr. Rakesh Kumar from Radio Diagnosis Department. This is for the year 2016. And now we move to the year 2017 from Anesthesiology Department, Dr. Abhilasha Singh. Dr. Abhinaya SV. Dr. Anjali Singh. Dr. Nilakshi Kaul. Dr. Preeti from Anesthesiology. This is for the year 2017. Dr. Raj Mohan S. And from the Department of Dermatology, we have Dr. Prekshi for the year 2017. Department of ENT, Dr. Amrit Raj Sharma. Dr. Ashish Agrawal. And from ENT now, Dr. Namrata Dwivedi. From the Department of General Surgery, Dr. Chandrasekhar. Dr. Sukriti Rastogi. From the Department of Medicine, Ankit Kumar Tandon. Dr. Ankit Kumar Tandon receiving the scroll. Dr. Prashant M. Dr. Sunil Mangala. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for them as they receive their scrolls. Dr. Sumit from the Department of General Medicine. Dr. Tarun Kumar. From the Department of Microbiology, Dr. Sabyasachi Mandal. Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Jyoti Yadav. From Department of Ophthalmology, Dr. Preeti Tomar, receiving the scroll. Dr. Raghav Gulati. From the Department of Orthopedics, Dr. Deepak Kumar. Dr. Mohit Singh. From the Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Atul Krishna. Can I have the louder applause, please? Dr. Preeti June. Dr. Rahul Tevatia. Dr. Rakesh Bagri. Dr. Sushil Kumar. Dr. Varsha Jayan from the Department of Pediatrics, receiving the scroll. And Dr. Vishwanath. From the Department of Pathology, I invite Dr. Ruby Sahu to receive the scroll. And from the Department of Radiodiagnosis, I invite Dr. Ajay Kumar Singh. Dr. Aparna Katyal. Dr. Gurvineet Kaur. Dr. Hitesh Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that if you clap, it helps improve your health? So kindly do so. Dr. Jitendra Kumar Meena. And now we move to the year 2019. Department of Anesthesiology, Dr. Amit Kumar Sharma. Dr. Astha Sahu. Dr. Jitendra Chaudhary. Dr. Nidhi Sharma. Dr. Nitin Kumar. Dr. Parth Razdan. Dr. Pankaj Kumar. And let's welcome Dr. Prabhat Ranjan. Dr. Pramod Kumar. Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra. Dr. Shikha Singh. Dr. Shivam Jaiswal. Dr. Shreya Garg. And before I move further, I would request all of you to please let us hear your applause for each one of the medalists and the awardees. And I hope this would be repeated with each awardee. We move to the Department of Biochemistry. You have to match my volume, please. Dr. Pradeep Jana. From the Department of Dermatology, Dr. Aishwarya Muddabihar. Dr. Damini. Dr. Savita B. From the Department of ENT, I invite Dr. Pooja Swami to receive the scroll. Dr. Sanjeet Kumar Goit. Dr. Tarun Dabas. I thought there's young professionals sitting here, but I can't hear the claps. Dr. Utkarsh Gupta. From the Department of General Surgery, I invite Dr. Archit Garg. Dr. Arpit Yadav. Dr. Navneet Kumar. Dr. Rajat S. Shetty. Dr. Shagun Agrawal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the year 2019 that the scrolls are being presented. And now from the Department of Medicine, Dr. Abhinaba Hazra. Dr. Ankit Agrawal. Dr. Anshul Rohilla. Dr. Asmita Gupta. Dr. Shrey Bhatt Nandkishore. Dr. Dheer Singh Meena. Dr. Dheer Singh Meena has received the scroll. I invite Dr. Keshu Jindal. Dr. Muhammad Ayaz Khan. Dr. N. Gautam Reddy. Dr. Paromita Das. Dr. Pooja Barak. Dr. Prateek Mawar. Dr. Rahul Upneja. Dr. Rahul Yadav. Dr. Satyajit Padhiyari. Dr. Saurabh Kumar Singh. Dr. Suguna Kari. These were the awardees from the Department of Medicine, and now we move to the Department of Microbiology. Dr. Shefali Sharma. From the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Anjali. Dr. Kriti Bhakuni. These are the awards being presented for the year 2017. These are for the year 2019. Dr. Kumari Viplavi. Dr. Nishtha Handa. Dr. P. Meghna Reddy. Dr. Srishti Chandra. For the year 2019, now we move to the Department of Orthopedics. Dr. Abdus Sami. Dr. Kumar Swapnil. Dr. Satish Kumar. Dr. Shambhu Kumar. And from the Department of Pediatrics, we have Dr. Anbarasan A. Dr. Arun Kumar Sharma. Dr. Ashwini C. Shivannavar. Dr. Chetan Ishwarchand Dugad. Dr. Likhit Kumar S. Dr. Mansi Gangwal. A louder applause, please. Show some energy. Encourage these awardees who are receiving their scroll. Dr. Mridul Singh. Dr. Prashant Vivedi. Your voice is louder than your claps, friends. Dr. Preeti Priya. Dr. Rishabh Singh. Dr. Shamita R. Dr. Sumant H. Patil. And now we move to the Department of Pathology, Dr. Anjani Sharma. Dr. Ankita Yadav. Dr. Anu Krishna. And from the Department of Psychiatry, Dr. Neelam Kumari. From the Department of Radio Diagnosis, Dr. Endrila Khatua. Dr. Endrila Khatua receiving the scroll. Dr. Asim Verma. Dr. Sivili Nanda. Dr. Kavita. Dr. Shardul Tyagi. Number. Dr. Shrestha Singh. Dr. Sudhanshu Katpalia. Dr. Suryansh Arora. Dr. Vinay Yadav. Dr. Vivek Khanna. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the year 2020, Department of Anesthesiology, Dr. Arpit Jain. Dr. Debolina Malik Roy. Dr. Dheeraj Singh. Dr. Kartiga M. Dr. Neha Pathak. Dr. Nikhil Vinay Sharma. Dr. Nirmala Chaudhary. Dr. Priyanka. These are all the awardees from the Department of Anesthesiology for the year 2020. Dr. Priyanka Singh. Dr. Rashim Kumar Singh. Dr. Sandra Sebastian. Dr. Sarenu. Dr. Subbalakshmi A. Dr. Surya Sahiti. Dr. Swati Singh. And now we move to the Department of Biochemistry for the year 2020, Dr. Aparna Gupta. Dr. Nirmal Kumar. From the Department of Dermatology for the year 2020, Dr. Dharmesh Kumar. Dr. Kumari Ritu. From the Department of ENT, Dr. Ashwati A. Dr. Mrigang Shekhar. Dr. Rishabh Verma. And from the Department of General Surgery, Dr. Ajit Kumar. These are the awardees from the year 2020. Dr. Akash. Dr. Anish Anand. Dr. Apurva. Dr. Deepti Rozavan. Dr. Kili Thakur. Dr. Manas Khare. Dr. Prateek Lochap. Dr. Rahul. Dr. Sambit Kaur. Dr. Shobhit Agrawal. Dr. Tushar Goel. Dr. Utkarsh Singh. And from the Department of Medicine, we have Dr. Arushi. This is for the year 2020. Dr. Akshay D. Dr. Akshay D. And Dr. Daksh Bansal. Dr. Dalli Suresh. Dr. Dipanshu. It's a long list from General Medicine, and now we have Dr. Gunjan Lalwani. Dr. Jainesh Jain. Dr. Kaustab Adhikari. Dr. Kiran, receiving the scroll now from the Department of General Medicine for the year 2020. Dr. Manoj Kumar Bhakkar. Dr. Megha Pradeep. Dr. Mohit Gupta. Dr. Mohit Rajora. Dr. Muskan Chandak. Dr. Nidhi Huda. Dr. Nishant Sharma. A dose of applause needed urgently, please. An applause for each one of them. Dr. Nishant Sharma. Dr. Nitin Gowda, AV. Dr. Prabhat Kumar Singh. Dr. Priyanshu Kumar. Dr. Raghuraj Chawla. Dr. Sachidanand Luk. Dr. Sarthak Saxena. Dr. Shah Harshil Chandresh Kumar. Receiving the scroll, Dr. Shah Harshil Chandresh Kumar. Dr. Shashikant Shukla. Dr. Shivam Swarnkar. Dr. Shubhra Vaidya. Dr. Uday Raj Singh. And Dr. Yusra Fatima. And now we move to the Department of Microbiology for the year 2020, Dr. Ayushi Dhawan. Dr. Bani Rai. Dr. Smita Singh. Dr. Vanlal Kluan Pui. And now we move to the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Aprajita Soni. Dr. Apurva Singh. Dr. Ayushi. Dr. Kavya Sridhar. Dr. Saugata Rishi Ganguly. And from the Department of Ophthalmology, we have one awardee, Dr. Harshit Agrawal. A round of applause, please. A louder one, please. And we move to the Department of Orthopedics, Dr. Abhishek Rastogi. Dr. Amit Kumar. Dr. Avinash. Dr. Manjesh Reddy SV. Dr. Ravi Ranjan. Dr. Raivarapu Hari Krishna. Dr. Saurabh Suman. Dr. Tammali Santosh Kumar. Dr. Vishal Kumar Singh. These were the awardees from the Department of Orthopedics. And now we move to the Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Arushi Rastogi. This is for the year 2020. Dr. Arushi Rastogi receiving the scroll. Dr. Chetan Singh Tanwar. Dr. Deepika Acharya. Dr. Komal, coming on the days to receive the scroll. Dr. Kritika Goel. Dr. Pranav Kumar Tiwari. So Dr. Pranav Kumar Tiwari receiving the scroll. And Dr. Pratibha coming on the days to receive the scroll. Dr. Rohan Kumar Singh. Now invite Dr. Saiksha. Let's add some colors to this ceremony through your claps, through your applause. Dr. Shivakumar M. Dr. Varsha Jangir. Dr. Vikrant Diwan. Dr. Yachika. Let's make this ceremony into a celebration through your applause, please. Let's have it once again. Now we move to the Department of Pathology, Dr. Ashruta Upadhyay. Dr. Kaushal Kumar. Dr. Sai Jyoti. Dr. Tejas Behel. And now we move to the Department of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, Dr. Ashokank Gautam. Dr. Srishti Gautam. From the Department of Psychiatry, Dr. Ajay Kumar Bheda. Dr. Anushrut Mishra. Dr. Bhavna Singh. Dr. Kalpesh Suryavanshi. And from the Department of Psychiatry, Dr. Karan Kumar. Now we move to the Department of Radiodiagnosis, Dr. Anuchna K. Dr. Deepak Verma. Dr. Furqan Ahmed. Dr. Gaurav Gaur. Friends, I can hear more claps from the dais, but less from your side. Let's have an applause, please. Dr. Priyanka. Dr. Sakshi. Dr. Sandeep Kumar. Dr. Shraddha Joshi. Dr. Tamanna Veer Singh. Dr. Vishwas Kumar. Dr. Vaijayanti Kadambi S. And now we move to the Super Specialty Awardees for the year 2017 from Burns and Plastic Surgery, Dr. Noshin Lokhandwala. From the Department of Cardiology, Dr. Deepak Verma. Dr. Dipankar Vatsa. Dr. Dipankar Vatsa receiving the scroll. From the Department of Neurosurgery, Dr. Monique Garg. And from the Department of Urology, Dr. Dipanshu Gupta. This is for the year 2016. And now we move to the year 2017. Burns and Plastic Surgery, Dr. Komal Tripathi. Department of Neurosurgery, Dr. Harshdeep Singh. Dr. Pavan Kumar Yadav. Dr. Rupesh Kunj Bihari Singh. This is from the Department of Neurosurgery for the year 2017. From the Department of Neurology, Dr. Rahul. And now we move to the year 2019, Burns and Plastic Surgery, Dr. Anupama Chaudhary. Dr. Arshdeep Singh. Dr. Himank Goyal. From the Department of Cardiology, Dr. Bankar Badal Yashwant. From the Department of Urology, Dr. Karandeep Guleria. This is for the year 2019. Dr. Pirzada Faisal Masood. Dr. Ravi Kant Singh. And now we move to the year 2020. Burns and Plastic Surgery, Dr. Javanjal Ankita Rajendra. Dr. Shiv Sharan Biradar. From the Department of Cardiology, Dr. Abhishek Verma. But let's take a pause. Shiv Sharan Biradar receiving the scroll. And now Dr. Abhishek Verma receiving the scroll from the Department of Cardiology, Dr. Kapil Kumar. Dr. Manish Kumar Gupta. This is from the Department of Cardiology for the year 2020, Dr. Shadab Rauf. Dr. Shadab Rauf receiving the scroll. From the Department of Cardiothoracic Vascular Surgery, Dr. Chandranshu Kumar. Dr. Manish Malik. From the Department of Neonatology, Dr. Dipendra Kumar Yadav. Dr. Syed Moiz Ahmed. And from the Department of Nephrology, we have Dr. Preeti. Dr. Preeti receiving the scroll from the Department of Nephrology for the year 2020. Dr. Rajesh Tarachandani. Dr. Sutanay Bhattacharya. From the Department of Nephrology, Dr. Sutanay Bhattacharya receiving the scroll. And now Dr. Vipul Gupta. From the Department of Neurosurgery, Dr. Sandeep Vishnu Sangle. And now Dr. Al-Farid Shahid Ali from the Department of Neurology. And from Pediatric Surgery, Dr. Rishabh Patel to receive the scroll. Thank you so much, Dr. Paul, Dr. Shukla, and all the distinguished guests for presenting the scrolls. And congratulations to everyone for receiving it. And we indeed thank honorable guests for presenting the scrolls to the students. And in the end, I would like to invite Dr. Aarti Maria, Dean, to present the vote of thanks.
Good evening. I see a very thin crowd. However, it's my pleasant duty on behalf of all of us at AB WIMS and Dr. RML Hospital today that I'm filled with a profound sense of honor and humility, tasked with expressing gratitude on this wonderful day of celebration. First and foremost, it is my deepest privilege to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable President of India. Madam's presence here has elevated the level of this occasion beyond just a ceremony. A special note of thanks goes to our Honorable Health Minister, Shri J.P. Nadda ji, whose vision and leadership have transformed the healthcare landscape of our country. We have seen strengthening of healthcare systems, policies, and the advancement of medical education. We are sincerely grateful for his presence here today. Our most awaited occasion would have been incomplete without the magnanimous presence of Dr. Professor Vinod Paul, member Niti Aayog. Sir, your motivating words of wisdom have stirred in us a renewed commitment to serve our nation and its people with integrity and compassion. We were equally honored by the presence of Shri Apurva Chandraji, Madam Punya Srivastavji, and other distinguished senior government officials. The tireless work of these senior government officials in public service behind the scenes ensures the institutions like ours thrive, producing future leaders of healthcare. Their vision and efforts shape the framework within which we operate, and for that, we extend our deepest thanks. The buoyant atmosphere that we witnessed today here was the untiring, coordinated, and meticulous efforts of the vast organizing team, all under the able leadership of none other than our Director and Medical Superintendent, Dr. Ajay Shukla, that has laid the foundation for all that we celebrate here today and has brought this mega event to its present shape and form. He has led the painstaking work behind the scenes precisely and in a coordinated fashion for a smooth flow of events. I express my deep gratitude to the remarkable faculty and the staff of this institution who have shaped the bright minds that we celebrate today. Their guidance and mentorship have not only imparted knowledge, but also a moral campus with values of compassion, resilience, and service in our graduates that will continue to guide them throughout their life and careers. Thank you, teachers, for your boundless energy, passion, and commitment. To our cheerleaders, the parents and families gathered here, words cannot fully express our gratitude to you. The pride you feel today is well-deserved for your sacrifices, love, and encouragement that have been the bedrock of our graduates' success. This is truly a day as much of yours as theirs. And now, to our graduates, today you walk across the stage not just as students, but as professionals entrusted with care of human life. In this room sits here the future of healthcare, and with that comes immense responsibility. But remember, the greatest achievements are often built on the smallest acts of kindness, compassion, and dedication. The world you enter is fraught with challenges, but it is filled with immense, unparalleled opportunities. You carry with you the potential to change lives, to heal, to inspire, and to lead. Take pride in your accomplishments, but let that pride fuel your desire to serve. Your education here is not an endpoint, but a foundation upon which you will build careers, legacies, and futures. As you wear the mantle of a healer, remember always that science may cure, but it is humanity that heals. Let your purpose be not just to succeed, but to make a difference, to embody the ideals of service, compassion, and integrity that this institution has ingrained in you. The future of healthcare is in your hands, and with it, the future of countless lives. Last but not the least, I want to thank the media and the staff of Bharat Mandapam and rest each one of us and all who have supported in making this 10th Convocation ceremony of AB WIMS and Dr. RML Hospital a grand success that's going to go down our memory lane as an ever-cherished moment. As I conclude, I want to leave you with a sense of optimism and purpose. May God bless us all with continued success and fulfillment, creating a healthier, stronger, and more compassionate Bharat. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Aarti Maria. And now I would request each one of you to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With this, With this, we conclude the 10th Convocation of Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Medical Sciences and Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. Congratulations to all the medalists and the awardees. May you have a great evening and a great life ahead. Thank you so much. May I please kindly announce once that we have dinner arrangement for each one of you. All the VIPs and HODs may kindly exit from the door on my right and move to level 2 leaders lounge for a supper. The VIPs and HODs to kindly exit from the door on my right and move to level 2 leaders lounge. Rest of the faculty and media may kindly proceed to multifunction hall, which is right behind the plenary hall, and all the medalist students and parents and the hospital staff and the institution staff may also kindly move to the multipurpose hall, which is right behind me, that is right next to the plenary hall, where you can have your dinner. Thank you all once again.
Okay. Okay. You've been given color-coded coupons. Please carry them with you for the dinner plates. Kindly carry the color-coded coupons with you for dinner plates. And there's another announcement. The medalists and the sponsored awardees, they may kindly collect their certificates from the desk this side. All the university topper and sponsored medal winners can collect the certificates from the desk that side, and the sponsored medal winners who who were not given at that time can also collect their medals. Please collect them now. We are here. We are distributing them for another 10 minutes. After that, we will wind up and you'll have to collect from PG cell in the institute. Thank you.
I think this is our director and MS sir's dream